I love DP. I especially love DP when it's with you, and I hope you love it when it's with me, because that is what we are doing. We're playing Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. You know, I never really looked at this sign right here. What's that, like, picture of? It's like a guy wearing, I don't know, is it a cowboy hat or is it like a fisherman's hood? I'm not really sure what's happening in the picture there. You can't observe it, so... Well, what are we going to be doing? We got to do the town hall. Is there anyone available around? Well, Emily's outside. I guess she's going on patrol, maybe. Oh, Sally is at home. That's like the first time during this playthrough that we've seen Sally appear at home. We're still a good way away from the town hall meeting actually happening, so we might as well head over there. Bunch of people at the A&G Diner right now. What's Emily up to? She's out in the back. Emily, what you doing? What's going on?
Hi.
I know. You know, if I have to scare them, I'm gonna have to. We're just gonna have to do what we need to do, Emily. It's what the job entails. Yeah, if only she wasn't wearing this dull uniform. Where is she going, by the way? She's just walking around in the back. Well, let's walk with her. I don't know where she's going. She was... Well, actually, was she in the sheriff's department? We saw her for lunch, but I don't know if she was there beforehand. She might have just arrived from somewhere else. Looks like she's probably arriving at work. Yeah, she's heading up to the stairs. So maybe she was out on patrol elsewhere, and now she is coming back to the department. Yep, there she goes. Alright. Well, that's not what we have to be concerned with right now. What we need to be concerned with, well, first, getting a car. Could probably just take one from the PD. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go to Sally's house. You know what? The kind, you know, blah blah blah. The Sally side quest, a little bit outdated right now, because we've got Grekotch. So we don't really need the reward that we would get from the chain of side quests that begins with Sally's house, which is the Infinite Wrench. But I mean, I do like this chain of side quests. It's entertaining. It gives us some background information on some of the characters and what's going on. What? Why does it back me off from it? There we go. Let's head on inside and speak with the grieving mother. There she is.
Anna, where are you going? Don't leave me. You there. Do you know where Anna is? Anna. My dear Anna.
Zach, let's do this later. I don't think we'll get anything out of her like this.
He says that, but a side quest immediately appears.
I'd like to ask you some questions about Anna.
Anna. Oh, why did she have to die? She was so happy, so full of life. Anna, she loved that dress in the picture so much. She looked so pretty in it, but now she won't be able to wear it again. Yes, that dress. I can't find that dress anywhere.
That dress?
Her dress. Where is it? Without it, She looked so pretty when she wore it for prom. She was the prettiest girl in town that night. So why did she? Where's that dress? Where?
I don't think we'll get much more out of her like this. Maybe if we find the dress and bring it to her, she'll calm down enough to talk.
Okay, but maybe we should take the hot dog out of her hand, because she's wiping her tears with it. I mean, it won't hurt anything, but it's a little bit of kind of messy. Alright, so she's eating the hot dog, and we're going to look for that dress. Hey, here are dresses. Here is a dress.
One would think you'd find a dress in a closet, but there's too many here. We need to find out what kind of dress we're looking for first.
Oh, right. The dress is here, but we don't know which dress. It's the blue one. We have to find a picture of Anna wearing her dress to know which dress Sally might be talking about. Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, this? What's happening outside? I don't know. But something's happening out there. We don't need to be concerned about the green light coming from through all windows, actually. All right, so here is a photo of Anna.
Look, Zach. It's a picture taken during her prom night. There are no other pictures of Anna in a dress. This blue dress here, then, must be the one Sally is looking for. She does look like a goddess. Sally was right. She sure is pretty. That smile would make any man turn to butter.
So pretty. So pretty. There's also another picture there of 3 people. Maybe Anna's father is there. There's a bunch of books, but can't really see anything. All right, so now that we know which dress we're talking about, we can get in here, get around here, and get this dress.
Zach, this is it. This is the same dress as the one in the prom picture. Let's take it to Sally.
Let's do it. She's over here not watching TV. She's staring at a picture of Anna, I believe. Yep, the same one of her in the blue dress. Well, we also have a bunch of human bones if you're interested in any of that.
This is it. The dress. This is Anna's dress. Anna. Oh, Anna! Anna!
Sally, we found the dress. So please tell me more about Anna.
She was such a good girl. She was the most beautiful girl in town, with pretty blonde hair. Everyone around her just loved her.
On the night of the murder, was Anna at home?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
That day. The day she died. I stayed over at a friend's place. If only I'd been here, Anna might not have gone through...
Where did you stay that night?
I was...
Aha. So, in other words, you have no idea what Anna was up to that night.
That's wrong! She wasn't the kind of girl that would walk around at night. She was always... dancing under the sun. Yes, under the pouring sunshine, like this.
Zach, look. A key fell from Anna's dress. Maybe we can use this to get into Anna's room. Sorry, Sally, but we're going to have to take a look in there.
I'm never really sure about that line, she's not the kind of girl who would walk around at night. It seems like a friendly town. I mean, the police said that there's not a whole lot of crime that happens here. George said that their primary role is guiding the people of Greenvale to live good lives. So would teens really have to worry that much about walking around at night? Seems like it's a pretty safe, friendly town, aside from, the murders. But that's a new thing. There weren't murders happening before. And at this point, it's only been one murder. All right. So here is Anna's room. We can get the trading card of Anna's dress, which Harry had made. Various pictures on the wall of the naked ladies. And again, Anna in her own room, the biggest picture is a picture of Anna, which is kind of odd. Let's open it.
She was at an age that craves excitement. Doesn't matter what town you're from. Girls will be girls. You know, Zach, in this wonderful country of ours, there are no good old-fashioned towns left. None at all.
It's quite a 180 from York's earlier statement that Greenvale has values that the country needs.
Day 1. Today is the day of the ceremony, and I'm a little nervous about it. Day 2. The first time he used it on me, it was so amazing, so exhilarating. Day 3. He doesn't let anything slip. I'm really worried about Becky. Day 4. Delivery man Q won't be able to protect Becky. So that's the last page written. It's very interesting. You can learn a lot from a diary. So we have this unnamed he, Becky, and this delivery man Q. Zach, this could be more interesting than I thought.
Odd that Anna would refer to Quint as delivery man Q in her own diary, though. All right, so, well, it's already open. Okay, so we did that. Is there anything in here? Anna's bathroom? No, oh, no, there's Agent Honor, and we could shave in the dead girl's bathroom, but I guess we won't be doing that. Okay, we're heading on out. Down we go. I don't think Sally has anything else to talk to us about.
Anna?
No, she's just going to be like that. Well, maybe we can perk her up. Just get her mind off of things for a little bit. Into the green glow we go. All right, so because we did that, that now means that if we go to Becky's house, we have something we could talk to her about. Now, Becky's house is someplace we could always go. It's just that Becky will refuse to talk to us. She seems skittish about talking to law enforcement for some reason. Just doesn't really want to. Who could say why? See, Becky's house. Need to remind myself. Right, we need to get, to the road where the hotel is, so we're gonna go down, like turn here, go down here, go here, then turn here, and then we're gonna drive for quite a distance, then we get to Becky's house. Becky being one of the rich, apparently from a rich family. She kind of lives far away from most people. Certainly, her family seems to have a lot more money than Anna's does. Oh, wait, I don't think I wanted to go that way. Right, if York had DLC lines, then like there could be lines play. Turn myself around, like additional lines that would be playing here as you're driving around, just checking stuff out. You know. All right, need to turn around instead of having exhausted all of the lines. Oh wait, did I just do that again? I think I did. Right, this is the main road that we need to go down. What am I doing? Forgetting about all this. Still getting used to how the brake works, those brake turns, where you have to press the brake button, but only for like an instant, and then turn, and then you can do like, well, if you're not careful, you'll do a 270-degree turn, as I have done before.
So, where shall we go next?
Well, we know where we're going, York. It's just that it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. And it's because that you do drive around for some distances as you're exploring the town that people will want to do George's side quest as soon as they can to cut down on the amount of time that they have to be on the road. But of course, you can't actually teleport to places you haven't been yet. So even if we did that side quest, we wouldn't be able to just do there to head to Becky's place because we haven't been to Becky's place. And of course, you don't want to use the radio too much because then you would miss out on the stuff that York has to say. All right, here we are. This is fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Becky is one of the few people who doesn't show up for the town hall meeting. And you kind of wonder why she is just cooped up and not doing anything. But, you know, once you find out what the backstory is, it makes sense.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
FBI? The police? I've got nothing to say to you. Please, go away.
It's always hard to think of a subject to talk about when you meet someone new. But wouldn't Anna's death be a common subject we can talk about?
I don't want to talk about it. No matter how many times you try, okay? Just leave me alone. Go away.
Is there some reason you want to be alone?
Anna, my best friend was just killed. How would you feel?
I see. You and Anna were really close. I'm sorry. But I'm just doing my job. If you think of anything you want to talk about, contact me, okay?
That'll never happen. I don't really like the police.
Well, sure. How can she actually talk to the authorities about what's happened when that would cause her to have to come into contact with George again?
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
I've got nothing to say.
Maybe this will change your mind.
And that's?
Anna's diary. Let me read you a part that I find very interesting. Dear Diary, today's the day of the ceremony, and I'm a little nervous about it. Any idea what this ceremony is?
No idea.
Okay. What about these, then? He doesn't let anything slip. I'm really worried about Becky. Delivery man Q won't be able to protect Becky. Your name twice. An unnamed he, and then this delivery man Q. You don't want to talk? Or are you too scared to talk?
Stupid cops. Just leave me alone.
Zach, this is a problem. How can we get her to open up? Maybe we should start with the easy one and look into Delivery Man Q.
Right, so this fork of the side quest ends because, well, she's not talking. I mean, if you might wonder, well, York is FBI, he's not local police, so why doesn't she talk to him? Well, you know, she's a teenager, she's probably not making the distinction here that it would probably be good for her to talk to York, that he does not work for the local police. Not really thinking that through. But she's not talking.
I can't. No.
We can hear her moaning and groaning in there. We'll take her agent on her anyway. The only thing we can do is head over to Delivery Man Q, assuming his trailer is open. Again, this is one of the ones with weird timing, as we have to try to figure out when he's available. It's not like Becky, who is just always at home. Dumpster. Very nice house. Can't go in most of it right now. We can look through these windows, which are just like white portals. Did they always look like that? I'm thinking they didn't, but again, it's been a long time. Yeah, she's over there. She's crying. The weather doll. That's the thing that we get from Emily's last side quest, if we actually did that one. But I don't know about that. It's a really good item. It's permanent regen, but it's not like we'll need it with the difficulty being as easy as it is in this version of the game. Becky, are you sure you don't have anything to talk to us about? That's the biggest TV we've seen in town so far. This is the only thing Becky's doing, I guess. She's just holed up here. Maybe that was a bad move, though. Maybe what Becky needed to do was just get out in public and just be around as many people as possible. And maybe that would have gone better for her. All right. What we need to do now is look at the map. So what was the timing on this like? Let's see. I don't want to go that way yet. It's Usher's place, so we could go through here, go through this bridge. Emily's place. There's the milk barn. There's the Swery 65. Okay, Quint is not in his place. Richard's house, 2 suspects. So probably Quint is in Richard's trailer, I would think. There's George. He is on the move. They're the Ingram twins. All right, let's just go over to those trailers and just see what it is that they might have. If anyone is available to talk to or not. I'm going to guess not. I'm going to guess probably not. Not too far away from people starting to drive to the town hall.
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
No, feeling fine. Oh wait, is that where? I don't think that's where we need to go. Let me just make sure. I think, is that where Usha lives? Up there? Yeah, Usha's place. We need the next one. Right, so in the original LP, I did a thing when the town hall meeting was going to start where I managed to block people's entry into the town hall. And I just thought of that because that's the one and only time in the game where everyone in town is driving to the same place. So I was thinking about if it's possible to mess around with that. And it's kind of difficult because the game will sort of, it'll move your cars to the side of the road when you get out of a car, so it was kind of difficult to set it up so that, you would be able to maintain the road being blocked after you got out of the car. But it was possible. And, you know, then it was just interesting to see the AI of all the characters trying to get into the town hall, trying to drive around each other, trying to then leave after it was over. It took a while to set up. And it's the only part, like I said, it's the only part in the game where you really can do something like that. Because there's no other part where everyone is just going to gather around all at once. Also, also the reason it was possible was because, oh wait, that's open. Richard trailer is open. The reason it was possible was because there's only one small entrance to the town hall parking lot. So there's not much room. We could play darts if we wanted to. Yeah, here's Quint. What we got here? Got some bottles of booze. Hey, Quint, how you doing?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
And we have already met Becky, of course. That would have been a little bit humiliating for York if he was wrong, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah?
Today's the big meeting. Yeah, we kind of are making an important announcement. Let's talk to Richard.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. It's what everyone calls me.
York? Sounds like a last name. I'm Richard Dunn. I own one of the bars here. It's called Sweary 65. How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. I mean, murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
So
You
pretty.
seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Right, and we don't care about gossip at all.
Huh?
Bartender, two separate words.
Huh?
Huh? They say he was a punk back then. Now he's grown up and settled down. You are not carrying anything, Quint. Who are you fooling, Quint? You're not fooling anyone. Typical modern-day youngster, I'd say.
Yeah?
Well, I can't actually do anything with Quint's side quest right here. Rich, I'm gonna take this coffee. That okay? I mean, I'm gonna do it regardless of what you say. Can't do Quint's side quest here because he disintegrated that tray with the hamburger on it.
Yeah?
Yeah? I noticed. That's right. Part of Quint's routine is that he will go to Sally's house and give her food. Why did he have something new to say right there?
Yeah?
Because he was repeating what he was saying before, but then he had suddenly had something new to say. Oh, Quint, are you going to your own trailer? Because if you are, that means we could talk in your trailer, and maybe we could do some side quest stuff. Maybe I could, talk to you about a diary, talk to you about Becky. If you let us in your trailer. You know, just because he's going to his trailer does not mean he's gonna let us in. Huh. Oh, there he is. Come on down. Get. Oh, Quint, you having some problems? There's some problems there? I don't know what's that is. Oh, no, you're going to your car. You're gonna go drive and talk to Sally, I guess. Quint, you're supposed to sit inside the car. Oh, please drive off like that, Quint. Yes, this is happening. This is happening right now. I love it. I love this. Yeah, it's a special new design involving an invisible seat that is bolted to the side of the car. It's quite amazing, actually. Yep, I hope she gets over it. See you, Quint. I'll see you around. Oh, I think he got knocked into his car. Bye, Quint. But you having trouble there? Why are you stopping like that? Well, he's driving off. So is Rich.
Huh?
Oh, they're going to the town meeting. Yeah, I should remember that. I was the one who called for that. I look at his car. Flashy on... No, it's pretty flashy on the outside, honestly. Okay, yeah, they're probably driving to the town meeting. That's probably where they're going. That's the thing I should be going to. Well, that means I cannot continue the side quest to get the infinite wrench. Where is my car? It's not here. Well, that's fine, because I can just summon a car, but... Wonder why it vanished. Oh no, there it is. It's over there. Let's have a look at what's going on. That's Rich. That's Quint. The Ingrams are there, but we did all those side quests. There's the gas station. George... Is he... Why is he there? Maybe I should just drive over there and see why George is hanging out at the farm. Well, assuming he's there by the time I get there, that might not be the case. But that farm is not really someplace you just drive by. Why is he there right now? Gonna have to remember where it is. Okay, yeah, so just hang a left and then hang a right. Nope, needed to go a bit more left than that. Rainy Woods Real Estate. One of the few examples of them not changing the name.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
I sure will. I guess I could just drive across this. No problem. I should have not turned so early. Down here? And around and up here. Takes us into the farm. Nope, don't want to turn around that much. And there are horses here. We could drive into the horses, so it doesn't really do much. Sorry, George. George, you like hanging out here? What's going on? Well, he has nothing to say. Okay, he does have something to say. Yeah, I mean, I guess they are tough jobs, yeah. Nothing else? Guess not? Why is he hanging out here? It's not really anything here. There's a dog. Well, should have been a little bit further away, I guess. There's some Agent Honor down here. Might as well get that. I guess George just likes to stop here for a while. And just, you know, relax. Nothing to do here, but I guess he just likes looking at the sights. Hey, George, check out my new guitar. It's pretty badass.
Huh? You gonna shoot me?
Rock and roll! George can't handle the rock. But it's like I said before, if you wanted to follow the characters, they do all have their own schedules. They'll get up in the morning, leave the house, go places, come back at night. So if we follow George, I do kind of wonder if maybe we would see him do suspicious things. Like, I can think of one thing in particular, like that if you hang out in the Galaxy of Terror, you will eventually see him walk into the back room there. You can't follow him into the back room, but you'll see him go. Yeah, everyone is on the road. Everyone is heading out. There's Jim. 2 people we haven't met are already there. Well, I guess we should get on our way. Not going to be any side quests to do when everyone is heading to the town hall.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Yeah, like I said, if you follow George throughout his day, eventually he would go to the Galaxy of Terror, and he would just walk into the back room, and you can't follow him back there, but that's where he will go. There's Keith. Lily, Gina, Richard, Suspect. I assume Suspect was Jack. Thomas. Whoop. Really need to get these brake turns under control. It does seem more sensitive when I'm using a keyboard for that. There's Quint. Still on the outside of his car. So who is here right now? We know Jim Green is. There's some other cars right here. Oh, it's Harry. Just drove right through him. Hold on, it said talk. Can I talk to them? Like this? I mean, probably not. No, I can't. I would not think so. Well, might as well try. You can find me as much as you want, Harry. Okay, now, now, I just needed to get up close to you so we could have a talk. Just man to man, where no one else could hear. Yep. I've unmasked you, Harry. You thought you could hide. You could not. Not from an ace FBI special agent. Unfortunately, I cannot talk to them like this. But we are able to see his face underneath the mask. I wasn't actually sure if his character model would have a face when he's wearing the mask, but no, it's there. It's there underneath this mask.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
It doesn't look like there's anyone else standing out in the parking lot right now. I know there are other people here. Jim Green is supposed to be here. Can't actually talk to these two. Whoop, let's not go in there. Oh, there's Jim. He's just hanging out here. Can't drive through him because he's standing like right on the standing on the edge of the parking lot there. Alright, so Jim is safe.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Alright, so the way that this went when I did it was that the cars driving up here will not be able to pass you. They're driving really slow. Look at them down there. Like, they won't be able to pass you if you're just in their way. Unfortunately, if I get out of the car... I don't just, you know, I don't leave it in the middle of the road, which is the, you know, that's the problem. I do have a DLC car, though, that I can summon. And, okay, so now we have 2 cars on the sides of the road. So that narrows things down a little bit. I don't think there's any additional cars here that I can just take. Any cop cars hanging around. But if I use my normal flare, I do think that means that I will summon an additional car. Let's just see if that's how it works. This is my normal flare. If my car broke down, I had to summon a new car, I could use this. Oh, no. My original cop car vanished when I did that. So I can't actually get a third car out here, unfortunately. Why are they so slow? What's going on down there? Who's in the lead there? Is that Quint? You'd think he would drive faster. Hey, Quint. What's going on?
Yeah?
I can see. Hey, Tom. You seem impatient.
Hello? Hello?
You kind of like rise up in your driver's seat when you talk. Figures he would choose this. I don't know what that means, York. You have a problem with his car? With his choice of vehicle? I guess Quint suddenly sped up after we talked to him. Hey, why is... Did he push my car out of the way? Did he push this out of the way? I think Quint just pushed this car out of the way, is what I think happened there. Oh, that's not right. I don't want them to, I don't want them to be on both sides of the... I want them to be on both sides of the road. I don't want them to be on one side of the road. So if I go up here... I noticed no one else has arrived yet. That seems odd. Like, we're getting... Like, it's only a half hour game time before the town hall is supposed to happen. Alright, so what about now if I get out?
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Strange how no one else is coming yet. Okay, here comes like a lot. Is like Richard holding everyone up? Because like there's this like packed line right there. Quint was going really slow. Maybe Richard is also going really slow. We can't talk to him. Oh yeah, we can see him from here. We can see this really slow-moving procession of cars. Gotta make sure we don't overexert ourselves. It looks like he's stopped altogether. Is he even moving? Oh no, he is. Oh, he's speeding up now. Rich, have you been holding everyone up here? What's going on?
You from out of town? I ain't seen you here before.
I'm Francis York Morgan, FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham.
Jack. Jack, that's your line.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
What about the FBI?
Shut up!
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
Shut it! If you're a customer, act like one and shut the mouth.
Well, I'm not a customer, Jack. I'm not at your gas station.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Like what? Like an orgy? I don't think it's gonna be that. Here's Lily.
Hi there.
Here's Keith. They're all here.
Bro?
Yeah, bro. All fired up. Gonna rock the stage. Okay, yeah. So for some reason, Rich was moving real slow, and he's started to speed up. Now he's moving slow again. I don't know what's going on. I do like that we were able to get an introduction to Jack as he was driving in his car. I mean, clearly we're supposed to meet him when he's at his gas station, and I think this would probably be the first time he or Gina would have left the gas station in the game. So normally we would have had that conversation at the gas station and not out here just on the map. Why are they, like, speeding up and slowing down so much? But somehow I'm outrunning the car. I don't know how that's happening. Right, so the town hall has only one entrance to the parking lot, and it's this. So, you know, you could just kind of block everyone from getting in here if you wanted. If for some reason you wanted to do that, you know. You could just have the entire town, like the entire lineup of cars for the town, just blocked here. It's not a whole lot you could actually do with it, but you could, if someone wanted to do that for some reason. I don't know who would want to. That's just a waste of time. Anyway, here's the Greenville Community Center. There's the bell tower. It lets everyone know the time. Everyone loves the sound of the bell.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Huh. Oh, okay, that's that white thing. Okay, that's the ring. I was wondering what was going on there. Yeah, it has to be 1500. It's almost 1500 right now, so we could take a smoke and, just start the town hall. But maybe we've been at this long enough that we're just going to save our game, take a little break, drink some sparkling, and then we'll be refreshed to go into the town hall and let the townsfolk know about what's going on in this murder case next time as we continue to enjoy DP. I'll see you next time for some of that.